Testing, testing, testing. All right. Time to spread the word. Don't worry, everybody. Whoever's watching the stream much later, it'll start momentarily. Let me just do something. No worries. I suppose I'm gonna have to use something else. Hope y'all arrive momentarily, even if I haven't shown the URL to much yet. Hope y'all arrive momentarily. To anyone who can currently hear me at the moment, let me know with a little text and I'll check. And now my cat is here. Do pardon his meowing. If I had the webcam up, I would show you how pretty this little kitty is. Help me, I feel like he's gonna sit on my tablet. Yes, I'm talking about you. Almost done. Oh, hi. Yeah, I see one fellow pal is here. And I will get to drawing soon, I promise. The word should be soon spread enough. Oh, help me now. My cat. And dare I say it, I might as well spread the word on Twitter and pray that nobody will come around and just cause a ruckus. Yes, I have a Twitter. Has it already been 4 minutes? Dang. So, I will be checking from 2 different windows momentarily, or in gaps, whatever, and you guys can give me stuff to draw. Hopefully it's stuff I know how to draw. And checking references will have to be mandatory if they need to. Who else is here? My thing says there's 2 viewers. Let the requests, as long as they're not too tricky, um, for reasons. Let the requests roll in. Come on, guys, give me some ideas, please. If anybody hears a Discord ping, it's most likely from my end. I should learn how to mute it. There we go. Oh, this will help. Little did I know about the stream pop-up. That is a good thing to have. Might as well do a little warm-up sketch or whatever. Nobody's saying anything quite yet. Which is nothing worth worrying about. Now that I got a close-up of the view, I just realized you said Merp Rose Tea. Merp. And do pardon me that I tend to, I'm kind of in a slight sniffly problem right now. It's not even spring and yet I could have a little bit of allergies going around. Where do I start? I'll start in the corner and make it and write it like the common English language. How long will I be streaming is currently a mystery. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Oh, wrong color. Let me make it at least a little bigger. This, if I maybe add some changes, is perhaps my new self-drawing persona. Oh, okay. When you heard my cat, yeah. My cats tend to get very vocal at the worst times, like at night especially. As time flies and I keep drawing, I slowly begin to realize I'm getting just a little better at hands. Okay, that looks weird. This very tablet I use is about $600, and man, it's worth it. This is how much canvas I'll be using. Approximately 1,500 pixels. I know you haven't said much, Rose, but would you like me to draw an Eevee? Hey, don't rush your answer, please. You know what? I'll draw an Eevee anyway. Something tells me there's a slight delay in chat. I don't know. It's been a while since I properly streamed. Yeah, give him a little hairdo. Why did I not put another layer in? That will be a mystery forever. Boom, it's a girl. At least I think that's how a female Eevee looks. Move this a little more to the side. I hope there are more participants on their way. I could draw another Pokemon, why not? These little lemon gremlins. That's too big of a horn if I'm gonna make a head that small. My favorite electric type. Little guy's perching. Basically, these guys are kind of like gremlins. They fiddle with your stuff like a gremlin would. Specifically electronics, but mostly stuff like airplanes. Wait, would a Rotom actually mess up an entire airplane, or do they know it's gonna hurt? Or definitely lead a lot of consequence? Yeah, it's a bit too dark to bring up. I know Mr. Oak or Professor Oak has one. Well, to people who usually don't see me as a quick artist, now you know how quick I draw. And now my other cat is here. Very, very faint vocalizations. Ooh. Shinx is a really cool evolution line. And for years I didn't know they were mainly based on lions and lion cubs. Too smart to not hurt a plane and all that? Yeah, Rotoms can regret, from as far as I know actually, because I actually managed to find the first debut of a Rotom episode. Poor thing was ashamed when he realizes he scared everybody. It's just rubbing the side of his little plasma arm. And then he didn't leave without a little mischievous goodbye by shocking Ash and his friends. Not to mention, this guy eats chocolate bars and cookies with the wrapper still on. Why do I find that funny? Just give him a simple Hershey bar, and next thing you know, hmm. I know there are some folks watching, but not gonna lie, it's been really quiet. And my cat's vocalizing again. I know, buddy, I know. I know you pick the worst times to snuggle, not gonna lie. For a short while in a friend group, I have been. Don't interrupt me. For a short time in a while, I have, Well, Pokemon are technically animals, no matter how humanoid they act. And Rotoms are indeed, in my book, quite feral. Very feral, if you ask me. Should I draw like a little fridge Rotom just eating a candy bar with the wrapper still on? Maybe I should. He's just hungry. Cut him some slack. Looks like it's breakfast for my cats. If you guys can hear crunching in the distance. Yeah, I would like a ref, please, Rose. My cats are trading places now on who's gonna pester me. Don't nudge my stylist, Lizzie. Oh, this dude is totally enjoying his little candy bar that and the weird paper taste after that. Paper, plastic, not sure what kind of material are used as wrappers. Come on, Lizzie. Excuse me. Oh, thank you. Salsa. They're cute. Basically, type swap, Snivy. With salsa like some chips. I haven't drawn Snivy in years. Oh, hi. Sonic Luke is here too. Can I just say how much I love salsa already? Salsa gets a tortilla chip. Tortilla chips are, in fact, the best. At least I think so. Munch, munch. As long as references can be sent, and or it's a simple drawing, I will take a couple more requests. Why not? For those who haven't seen what was previously drawn, here's me, an Eevee, a Rotom, a Frost Rotom, and Salsa the Snivy. Is it weird I don't like salsa? You know, just thinking about the Gen 5 line, or the Gen 5 decks, I always portrayed my main Pokemon if I had to, like, pick one that's based on me the most. It would perhaps be the Oshawott line. I don't know why, I always felt like I had a connection to water. I'll admit, maybe my quick art isn't that popular, but hey, who needs fame when you have friends? Am I right? It has been 22 minutes. I don't believe it. Yeah, everybody has their preferences. I'm starting to assume that there's a huge delay in my video. Which is no big deal. Excuse me for a second. Bless me. Bless me again. You know, I'll join Oshawott for time's sake. Why not? Surround the head a little better. I once dressed up as an Oshawott for Halloween, and yet people had no idea what I was. Not sure if those are whiskers or freckles or what. I think I've heard of it. Rose tea. Still gotta love his little webbed feet and the scalp chop. Otters are so cute. Here comes another line of little sketchies. What should be next? To whoever's watching and able to comment, remember, nothing too complicating or a character I have yet to see. Squeaky. As long as you can send a ref, then I'll 100% draw it, and as long as it's not like a big complicating detailed mecha like, I don't know, Optimus Prime. I am quick, but I'm not the ultimate artist, but well, that's how every artist talks to themselves before people walk up to me and say, "Oh, don't insult yourself." I'm an artist. People are people are gonna like someone's art, and the artist themselves is gonna assume they can do much better. Can't believe it's been 20 minutes. It felt much shorter. Hmm. I'm glad I have this little streaming thing that lets me keep the very streaming on one picture. It'd be much weirder if you guys saw the random things I had to pop up to look at, like the chat and all that. Hmm. I tried to spread the word a little more on the thing to hopefully get a bigger audience, but no luck really, other than some pals who jumped on, and that's a-okay. To add on, it's been quite quiet ever since I started streaming in like other social media spots I have. Like it's work hours in the morning in different spots, so therefore, because I don't have a job, everybody else is busy doing their own little thing, probably out of the house. I am quietly experiencing some sort of art block at the moment. Would anyone like a story? Doesn't matter how weird the story is if you guys can respond in time. I'm gonna draw something memey. Yeah, I got some like hilarious stories I might as well tell in because I can agree with the fact that I am in fact a pretty weird person. I can definitely agree with telling a rather embarrassing story like the time I ate a candy wrapper on accident. Call me Rotom. I have in fact eaten a candy wrapper one time because it was so dark at the movie theaters. Very funny story. Oops. Hope you guys like the little Zoc or whatever it's called that I drew. That's going probably probably ate something too spicy. What else should I draw? Then again, I feel like the chat has a delay. That or most of you are busy and can't respond as quickly because of busyness, business, whatever. Hmm. But yeah, how does that story go? About the candy wrap? Yeah. How am I supposed to ask myself? I'm the one who witnessed it because I was the one who was there and basically swallowed the thing. So yeah, I was in a theater and it was so dark. I was with my aunt. I was probably watching a random kitty movie that her and I decided to watch. I got a box of Starburst and I didn't realize they had wrappers on them. So one time I decided to eat one. It had a very bizarre waxy texture on the outside, and I'm like, wait a minute, something's not right. It had the wrapper on. I told that to my aunt, and she just laughed hysterically. It's weird. I'll admit, pretty embarrassing story, but it could have been worse. And overall more embarrassing. And I'm gonna be honest for a bit. I feel like I have some peers that will most definitely judge the things I'm into, things I like, and the things I support. Yeah, I mean, of course, it's common millennial thing to support well, how do I phrase it? To support people of pride and all that. But I have met some people who had different thoughts about it, like, I don't know, it's probably evil. Oh, it is too late. But yeah, people are I've met some folks who are like, yeah, I am afraid I can't say I like your gay ship. I mean, it's fair enough if you don't like the ship, but it kind of throws me off if you're genuinely not ultimately fond of the pride kind of thing because I don't know why it kind of hits me in the gut as if you were well not supportive of it. And believe me, I do know straight people get enough respect. I am well aware. And but yeah, I also fear that some of the more religious pals I have are gonna 100% look at me as an evil person if I said I liked Hell of a Boss and Hazbin Hotel. That's my ultimate secret fan thing is Hell of a Boss and well it's not a secret anymore, but Hell of a Boss and Hazbin Hotel. I'm just afraid of people looking at me saying, "Oh my god, are you a worshipper?" No, no I'm not. That's not the case. The case is that it's a funny show. I should really stop rambling like that. It's probably gonna bring down the bad vibes in this stream. For good measure, I might as well draw a Hell of a Boss character or something. I haven't even touched the board in a short while with a drawing. How about this dude? And yes, it's a dude. I know that for sure. And I hope I'm drawing him right. I haven't drawn this guy in a while, especially since I drew him on paper. He looks more like Double D from the Ed and Eddie show, especially with how the chin looks. Maybe another character, because why not? But which one is the problem? Perhaps, perhaps an OC, because why not? If only one of my other peers was here, I would straight up draw his character Bonkers that I made for him. Not sure if he likes it, but hey. Well, mainly it started out as an idea for jokes. Then I just got kind of attached to it. Oh well. You do that again. But this chick. She is a Minotaur. Her cute little horns. Well, the thing is, she is a Minotaur, but at the same time, because she's a girl, that makes her more of a cow. I really should, just thinking about it, I really should not fear judgment because it's gonna happen. People can be very judgy. But I've had some friends who are so honest. Well, even I would agree with the little strictly honest things they say, like brutally honest. Yeah, I'm not the all-time brightest. That I can agree with. I'm not really a savant. And yet people interpret folks who are a little too nice just interpret me as so. If I did have the smarts to be a scientist, I would straight up take up that job. That'd be so cool. It's been mostly two viewers. No more than that. Eh. I'll stream for an hour if I have to. I don't have anything else to do really. And it's already quarter to an hour. I'll stream longer. All the canvas is yet to be full. Let me give her something to make her feel better. Look at you, strawberry cow. You make me go wow. I love it when you moo my way. That's the most realistic strawberry I've ever drawn. Not gonna lie. And I know it's weird since she has horns, but well, wherever she is right now, it's gonna give her horns. Because yeah, I don't want to say something that'll get me I haven't put like a strict kid blocker. I haven't put like a strict kid for thing on here. So therefore my chances of being demonetized should be very low. What's next? And do pardon my silence because I am very, very awkward. Okay, now I see the delay within my thing. How about a watermelon? I feel kind of ashamed that I don't eat watermelon that often, and yet I love the candies and themes. Look at that, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Watermelon on the canvas streaming for fun. I don't know, I'm sorry. I don't mean this mean, but it's been pretty silent. I still love that guy just casually eating his chocolate bar that's been ripped off fiber by fiber up the wrapper. If that's how it works. It's not fibers, it's not cloth, so therefore it's not fibers. What's good? Yeah, my stream says something about a low bit rate. That's probably why it's having a bit of lag. You know, I'm gonna draw this cutie I haven't drawn in a while. I know it's another Rotom, so consider it a cheat or whatever, or a repeat. But she basically is like the Rotom phone from um Sword and Shield, yeah, that. But different. And she's not from the Galar region, she's actually from Unova and moved to a fan-made region I made called the Montgra region, heavily based on the more mountainous side of North America. And it's not strictly the United States, it could be a bit Canada too. Look at this little cutie, her name is Anima. Her name means ghostly. And don't even though she's more of a psychic type at the moment, she's a Telerotom. She she still deserves the name Anima because it was more earned as a Pokemon before she became part phone. Call me a dork, but I ship her with Dex. This one in particular. Let me redo that. Animals from Unova, not only because can you actually find a ooh bean, yeah. Not only can you actually find a Rotom or two according to the anime in Unova region, but she is actually well, she is Unova born, but their ability to possess such a unique phone is a mystery. And so she's stuck with my trainer Sona. Look at this guy, he's just looking right at her. It's probably the heart on her screen. Fun fact, if you try to tickle animals, it tickles Anima whenever you touch her screen. Usually she doesn't like it. One thing I love about Rotom is that they basically eat electricity. It's just such a unique thing. So I put a little like random headcanon somewhere out there about how electricity, depending on the Pokemon that releases it, how it tastes. Like a Pachirisu tastes kind of nutty, like a pecan or whatever. For many different reasons. Probably because it does eat nuts. Like the Nut Pea from one of those Pokemon games I haven't really played before. I've only played so many, really. My first one was Heart Gold Soul Silver. My god, I love it. Might as well look up some references for more different Pokemon. Consider this now a Pokemon stream, if you will. Oh, here we are. National Dex. Just thinking about first gen, perhaps the best Pokemon, in my opinion, in the first gen is probably a Magnemite. Magnemite. Double thinking about it. For years, I didn't know Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan were named after Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. Got some other cool stuff here and some ones I made OCs off of. Time for a little more further generation if I can draw one. How about Xatu? I've never drawn a Xatu. It looks cool. Xatu. I remember seeing a Pokemon episode that featured Xatu. It was so cool. Mainly because it had a creative way of communicating with humans. With this one girl who did this thing with the rock paper scissors kind of flag thing. I don't know. And it has the camouflage that of a moth. Just thinking about it. Because look at its chest. It has like a little kitty cat on its chest. This is taking up 2 rows, but whatever. Yeah, there's this girl who waves a flag to communicate with Xatu, and she perfectly understands them. Basically, like sign language. It's really cool. especially since it has the ability to see into the past and the future with its two separate eyes. Oh no. Yeah, I really hope I don't offend anybody, especially those who are aware of this little thing called Dorkly. But according to Dorkly, Shuckle is a lot more pathetic than it looks. Well, it's cute though. I think it's cute. Oh, I got another one to draw that's pretty good. How about Porygon 2? And I love how it's heavily themed on a 3D model drinking bird. If there's one thing I wish I could make, it's like 3D print a Porygon 2 or something like that to drink the water out of your cup. It basically is a drinking bird if you see it move a certain way. Look at this little guy. I really wish they put him back in the anime. I know what that issue has caused, but still. I love the Porygon line. It's just so cool looking. The more I look through this, the more I remember all the awesome Pokemon I have seen and surprisingly haven't remembered that well. How about this guy? Loudred. HP stat, huh? I really gotta look more there's a lot of miniature detail about Pokemon I care about more than others, like the stats and all that. I just work with what I have and what's most powerful. But at the same time, I try to bond with my Pokemon, even though it's just an AI. I don't know, I'm one of those people who dream that Pokemon could be real. If anyone's seen Detective Pikachu, I hope you remember how awesome the Loudred sound as subwoofers. The way the mouth is drawn kind of reminds me of a funny cartoon I saw when I was younger. Which one, though, is the problem? This dude is pretty loud, though, and I'm sure that's the point. Even his feet look weird. Also, if I remember correctly at the references I saw of them, if you look closely at their behind, you'll see like a tail that represents some sort of cord thing, like like a well, not a cord, like outlet kind of. Probably, and they have like a little have like a little sound bars on them. I've never drawn this dude. It's actually kind of fun. I prefer Whismer. He's really cute. Whismer. And I vaguely remember when I first saw Whismer. I vaguely remember it. It was that one Poke Party anime I saw when I was much younger. Join the join the Poke Party. Oh, I almost forgot the tongue or whatever. And the ginormous rest of it. It's pretty freaky. And I forgot his arm. Can't believe I forgot his other arm. And what people have made like Fakemon where sound is considered a alternate type or a type its own self. And I think it's really cool. And why not a Baltoy? You know, I just realized its belly kind of looks like a Pokeball button. And to anyone who's played Poke Park, I hope you remember what a Baltoy sounds like according to the game. Sounds like a Baltoy. Really cool. And that's 9% on Pokemon. Just passing by everything. Whoop. Every Pokemon Pro knows what a Kricketune sounds like in the game. Really unique. Problem is, what should I draw next? Chingling, maybe. If I remember correctly, it's based on a prayer bell that they have in Japan. Yeah, it has a face just like that, or something. And you ring it and you do a little prayer that says, "Thank you for protecting us." I can color it in another time. I hear everywhere that people compare the Probopass to a picture or caricature of Groucho Marx. Also, he looks like something from the Devo Crew or Devil Crew. You must whip it. I have a friend out there that knows what I'm talking about, I'm sure. Seriously, look at how square his hat is, kind of. It's legit the guys from Devo. Can't forget his eyes. Looking right at you guys. Like, what are you looking at? Hmm. He's like, he's just like, if this is your wife, you should be ashamed. That's a Groucho Marx quote I think is funny. I suggest you carry your business elsewhere. Sir, this is my wife. You should be ashamed. This is your wife. You should be ashamed. I'm not big on the guy's comedic attributes, but I do know very little of the funny things he says. You know, I really hope this doesn't get me into trouble, but I have made an alternate yaw mask for my own region, and it carries an arrowhead, like the ones you find out in the battlegrounds of ancient America times. And with that, I did all as much studying as I could and decided to make its evolved form wear a Cherokee war bonnet specifically for for actually family reasons because there's an old family rumor. I'm not sure if it's excuse me, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I hear everywhere that my maternal grandfather may or may not have a bit of Cherokee in his blood, probably from his mother's side. And to me, it's really cool. Should I? Should I draw Aero Regis? That's the evolution I made based on with the war bonnet and everything. I'm gonna look for a reference just in case. Yeah, maybe not. Someone's gonna get the wrong idea. And besides, as long as that war bonnet is colored, which I'm not coloring at the moment, then people will definitely get what kind of war bonnet it is if they know that culture more than I do. A Minccino. Oh, you want to see it, Rose? Okay. I'll pull it up, and hopefully I can draw it again. Let me just remember where I put that drawing. Here he is. Now it's time to draw him. Oh, what happened to the message? It says it's retracted. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't draw it just thinking about it. Someone's definitely gonna get the wrong idea unless it's colored. I'll show you through DMs later. I don't think I've ever drawn a Minccino. Maybe I have and I just don't remember. Such a cute little guy. Check and see if I haven't forgotten anything in my art. Nope. In case I accidentally erased something. Whoops, it's too small. Wonder if there's ever been a like a Liepard and a Minccino show based on Tom and Jerry. That'd be really cute. Tom and Jerry's such a good show though. I always could have sworn that Minccino's name is heavily based on like a cappuccino or a frappuccino. Probably the thing. Little tail that can dust and tickle. You know, my just looking at this list, my first shiny I think was a Shelmet, if not a Gyarados. Well, it's kind of cheating if you get the shiny Gyarados from Lake Rage, I heard. A Florges, because why not? Let me make her a little bigger. Gotta fill the page somehow. Thank you. So pretty. Kind of looks like something out of Undertale. Just the way the ears are drawn. After all, Toby Fox, last time I checked, worked on Pokemon. I love how Flora just looks like a huge wedding bouquet. I think that's the point. I think she's supposed to look like a huge wedding bouquet. Here she is, in all her glory. And next, a personal favorite. Possibly Steel Ghost type. I'm not sure which one I would like about it. A Honedge. I love the crest it has, like one of those Celtic knots. It just looks so cool to me. One of my Pokemon OCs actually is thank you. One of my Pokemon OCs is actually believe it or not, a Honedge that once belonged to a tomboyish princess and is now possibly under the ownership of my trainer. But yeah, he doesn't instinctively sap your life when you hold him. I call him Excalibur. He'll only sap your life if he genuinely sees evil in you, I suppose. I once heard somebody, well, I kind of agree with it in a way, but, Profile picture shirt. Oh! Oh, I didn't know you were here, Kenny. My bad. How you doing? I do agree that the Charge-a-Bug does in fact look like some sort of bus. Time to draw the buggy loaf of bread. Not to mention, I love the sound it makes. And I'm terrible with proportions, not gonna lie. But yeah, I love its sound. Weep weep. But it legit looks like a bus. I know it's a battery, but it looks like a bus. I'm good, Kenny. Got some other cool stuff here. A Shinotic. That'd be cool to draw. It looks kind of like something straight out of. Kind of looks like a Flowey character or something more form Flowey would take. Because of how its face looks. It kind of looks like a toad, too. From Mario. Its face just looks like something straight out of a psychedelic painting. Which I'm sure is the point because it's a mushroom. You just gotta love how more and more simple the designs get in Pokemon. Not gonna lie, I also like the excuse me, I also like those oh, the Ultra Beasts. I especially love Celesteela. How about Scorbunny? Oh, he looks so cute. He's like, hey, you wanna play soccer? I'll be goalie. Mommy, can I go play soccer with the cool kids? Do pardon if you hear my phone. Oh, here's the little guy. How about Yamper? Yamper is next. Not to mention, I really love corgis, and my sister actually has a corgi Aussie mix. We call him Rizzo. I'm gonna draw it trying to like do what my sister's dog does. When you pet him so much around the places he likes to be pet, he does this. You'll see. First, let me draw the lid paws. This is exactly what Rizzo does. He just reaches up and does a little begging pose. But overall, Rizzo is such a good boy. I really hope you guys like apple pie, because I'm gonna draw an Appleton next. Yeah, I only eat one kind of apple pie, really, knowing my pickiness. I eat caramel apple rose pie. Really good. People say it's kind of disturbing, how this guy gets treated, but honestly, as long as it's like kind of like preening in a way, then I don't think it's that bad. Look at this happy dude. What a lovely day to be a apple pie dragon thing. What's next? We got some other cool stuff here. How about a Cufant? The apple pie is good. I always loved Cufant in a way, like not only is it a little elephant Pokemon, it's basically a little inspiration for the fact that I made my sister a steel type, and in this little story she works at a place similar to a town in my home called, well, they have like a huge copper deposit somewhere underneath the town, but it wouldn't be a good idea to tear down all the buildings and take out all the copper. Really hope I'm doing this right. One more drawing and I think I'll cut the stream from here. You guys got anything to say if you want to say something last minute? I will draw an ice cube to finish it off. You know, the way the penguin looks kind of gives me a huge Pingu vibe. Pingu, Pingu. Alright. Judging by how big the drawings are in the canvas, I'm gonna have to say, well, that's the end of the stream. I really had fun drawing this, even though barely anyone came. But you guys came, and I want to thank you for that. And with that, it has been an hour and a half, supposedly. And I'm gonna have to cut the stream there.